I'm too lazy to find the Zoom on this, so you want to hear a crazy synchronicity story? So my wife has this tarot deck, and she likes to just shuffle it up and draw a card every night to see what kind of message the deck might have. And one night she was sitting next to me shuffling her deck, and this card fell out, and it was a giraffe. It had a picture of a giraffe with its head in the clouds, and she picked it up and she said, "Oh, I guess the deck is telling me to pay attention." So she puts the card back in the deck, shuffles, 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 draws a card, and it's the same giraffe with its head in the clouds. And I was like, "Oh, that's pretty funny. What a coincidence." So I was sitting here shuffling up my own deck. I've got this Oracle deck called Woodland Wardens. It's from Jessica Rue. It's a great deck if you're into that kind of thing. Anyway, I was sitting there shuffling and shuffling and shuffling my deck, and the card that came up was called the Salamander and Black Pepper, and the sort of tagline under it said inspiration. And I was like, "Oh, that's a cool card. I like that." So anyway, got distracted, set my deck down, and the next morning I got up and I wanted to draw a new card. And so I shuffled some more, drew the salamander card again. And I was like, okay, that's really weird because my wife just drew the giraffe twice in a row, and now I drew the salamander twice in a row. Cool little coincidence. But then a friend of ours stopped by and was outside poking around in the garden and found a salamander under the rocks and brought it in to show me. They had no idea that I had already had this weird synchronicity with the salamander card. So they were just bringing me this salamander to show me because they thought it was cool. And I took a picture of it and told them about the salamander card coincidence. And then when I went to look back at the picture, the salamander in the picture was positioned almost exactly the same as the salamander on the card. So I guess inspiration was my message for that day.